Alrighty, guys. Well. Look at what finally arrived here at the old house yesterday. The Great Wall by Awakened Realms. This is a Kickstarter that we kickstarted way back in 2019. You can see this is a huge, massive, mammoth box here. We're going to be kickstarting it. We're going to be opening it up and taking a look at what's inside. This might take a while because it is a big box. Hopefully they sent the right thing. So, we shall see. 2019, and finally, all of that time ago, it's finally here. I actually had to look up what we actually kickstarted because it's been so long ago. Alright, so let's see what we have. We have the surprise box. Ooh. We have the surprise box. We'll look at that in a minute. Let's tip this up a little bit for you guys so you can see a little bit better what we have going on. We have the Great Wall stretch goals box. These are in this box. You'll find 4 expansions that enrich your gameplay options. Oops, you still can't see. Let's turn it even farther up. All right. You'll find 4 expansions that will enrich your gameplay options. Ancient Chronicles. Ancient Chronicles adds 6 scenarios for competitive and cooperative play, providing an additional layer of strategy and flavor. You'll defend the Dio Fortress, fending off invaders during the Ghost Festival, and much more. Rat. The rat brings fortunes to those in need. The vulnerable animal chooses a player who will then decide which location will receive a rat's blessing. This particular place will be more profitable for all players. 5th player. A new clan appears at the Great Wall, allowing a 5th player to join the fray and vicious schemes. And Genghis Khan face the most formidable leader of the Mongol Empire. He will inspire hordes storming the Great Wall, making the defense even more dangerous and deadly. Genghis Khan's appearance draws the Emperor's attention. Those who live up to his expectations will be granted the honor of great rewards. And we get to 90 plus cards. 5th player faction, 30 plus high quality models, and here's a preview of what they look like. All right, we'll look at that here in a little bit. That's cool. What else we got in here? Oh, there's another big box. There is a big one. Here we go. The Great Wall box. Ugh. All right, I think it's time to move this out of the way. I think it's time to move that out of the way. All right. Whew. All right. Let's fix this up for you guys here so we can take a look at what we have. All right, so this is the Great Wall. Hey Dennis, how you doing? This is going to be fun. I waited for 3 months for a game. I thought that was long. 2019, my friend, is when I pre-ordered this, or kickstarted this, sorry. All right, so the Great Wall is a competitive strategy game for 1 to 4 players, set in medieval China that blends historical themes with a pinch of a fantasy flavor. The game includes cooperative and solo modes. The Great Wall already stood there during the Zhou Dynasty, many years before the current turmoil. Back then, it was a simple series of walls and forts that protected the lands from invading nomadic tribes. It has survived many wars and battles and has expanded, rebuilt, and repaired countless times. Now a real threat appears. A nomadic horde endangers the borders. The Great Wall is still under construction. You have to raise it while fending off enemies and striving to make good impressions in the Emperor's eyes. Components: 200 cards, 4-player screens, 560 times 840 double-sided boards, 3 wall sections, each with 3 levels, 200 plus resource tokens in a separate tray, 90 plus high-quality faction models, 1 to 4 players, 120 to 180 minutes, 14 and above. Here's a preview of the models. All right. So that, my friends, is what we're going to be getting into today with our surprise box. All right. I'm going to tip this up just a little bit again, because these are some really, big size boxes. Just to give you an idea of the size of the box, here is a normal, say, GMT war game box. You can see this box is actually taller and 3 or 4 inches wider. And you can see the depth of it is 3 or 4 or 5 times as much as a normal box game. So this is obviously going to take a little bit of space. So what do we want to open first? I guess we should do this one. I guess we'll do this one. Where's my thing? Dale, the casual gamer. Hello. And that was the evil thing you did. Send me an email with a link to buy. Yes, sir. Look at this. Look at this. Finally, 2019, I kickstarted this. It finally has arrived. Finally, with the Great Wall core box, the stretch goals, and the surprise box. So we're going to open them up and take a look at them and see what we get inside the box. I'm surprised, Dale, you didn't kickstart this. This actually was a game produced in, I believe, Poland. The game design is by Kamil Silisa, Robert Pulaskis, and Lucas Wardaresk. I probably butchered all their names. I apologize for that ahead of time. But I believe there's a Polish development company. The reason I say that is because it was shipped from Poland, so I'm assuming they must be a Polish company, I believe. But let's take a look. This box is extremely heavy. So there's a lot in this box. Let's take a look. So there's different levels of when you went to sign up for the Kickstarter. The base level, I forget what they called it, like the rat level or the raven level or something like that, had just wooden tokens. And then they had the dragon level, which gives you the miniatures. So I went with the dragon level. And so I got the miniatures. Let's hope I got the miniatures. I'm going to be very upset if I didn't get the miniatures. All right. So the cool thing about this, one of the reasons I wanted to get it was we read about it in the beginning, but it is a competitive strategy game for 1 to 4 players, but it has a co-op and solo modules built into the game, so you can play it solo, cooperatively, or competitively. All right, so let's see what we get. We got the Great Wall rule book, big, huge. Again, just to give you guys. Ooh, didn't mean to hit the sorry about that. To give you a size comparison so you can see, the rule book is about as tall as a regular board game, but a little bit wider. Nice color art there. Rule book. So, here is a list of what we have here. Here's the game board. You have miniatures, cards. You can see lots of different card decks over there. Lots of different tokens and other pieces and wall components. Sticker sheets. Introduction to the game. An overview of the game board and what each of the different things on the board are, what they do, how to set up the game elements. You're going to start with a hero or leader, and then you're going to have different advisors that are going to give you special abilities, command cards, horde cards, shame tokens, the T-track, the basic rules, different locations of what they do, the different wall sections, and what they do, barricades, attacking and wounding, defending the hordes, the flow of the game, the end of the game, and of course you have a 2-player mode. You have a solo mode here. And then you have a co-op rules and how to play with that, an index, and then the flow of the game. So you're going to spring, you're going to advance the time track. Then you're going to place new horde card. You're going to refresh the advisor track. Summer. You're going to oversee the income. Discard the shame tokens. Discard command cards. Reclaim command cards. Fall. You're going to choose command cards. You're going to choose and reveal command cards. Decide card order on the command track. And then player 2 will do the same thing. In the winner phase, firing phase, shooting step, horde defeat check, assault phase, calculate the offensive power and defensive values, resolve assaults, discard barricades. Co-op mode, you will then request fulfillment steps, and then for end game check, the 3 walls, the shame token pool empty, and then a couple things. If you do co-op, you'll do the Emperor's request step, and then the event step, defeating the hordes, and how you do that, co-op mode, and then an icon list. So that is the rule book. Let's see what we have here. So these are going to be your player boards. If you're playing competitively, you're going to put these down in front of you so they can't see what your tokens and everything are behind the board. And it has a little cheat sheet on things. Advanced activations, activation production, work harder, economy, depositism, raise banners, attack order, betrayal, and then some shame tokens there. Alright, let's see what else we have here. We have the big mounted board. So I'm going to move this stuff out of the way so we can take a look at this. So you guys can get a size and scale. All right. So there you go in all of its gloriness. Nice thick board. I would say a normal, very normal. It does have that watercolored Japanese flavor to it, or Chinese flavor, I guess, to it. And it is two-sided, as you can see. So I'm not sure if like one side's for competitive and the other side's for solo. We'll have to look at that. Very nice artwork. I can bring it down here and take a look at some of the artwork here. See if I can do it without my hands in the way. All right. Put this back up. All right, so let's put this away for now, because I don't wish to damage it any further. Let's see. Let me check on the chat here. I looked at it, but for some reason didn't talk myself out of it. Now hoping I can continue staying strong. Area control games generally are not my go-to, but reading up on it now, I think ID Jester is trying to get me back in for something he must have bought that I showed him. Yes, I am trying to get you back. You know that for sure. All right, let's see what else is in the core box. We got a lot of stuff to go through, so we'll try to... We have some tokens here. Like I said, one of the reasons I wanted to get this was because it was going to have the solo class, cooperative / competitive all built in together. So we have, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4 different boards. This is probably going to be the wall, and you can see everything kind of just punches out pretty easily. The main part about this game is obviously it's kind of a worker placement game, but it's also survive against the horde type game, and you're going to be starting off with just a wimpy little wall, and then you're going to try to make that stronger and stronger as the game progresses, so that you can resist the bigger and badder hordes, which will probably come in later in the game. Everything punches out pretty quickly. Good salad. I was going to see if we could figure out how to put one of these together, but I'm not smart enough to figure this out without a rule book. That might be yeah, not 100% sure. I know that's a wall because there's 3 walls, right? There's one wall. This is the second wall. This is the third wall. And then a bunch of miscellaneous tokens that we're going to be using. Probably shows you how to put it together in the rule book. But there's going to be like 3 levels to the wall that you can build up. I'm going to keep all these pieces together so I don't mix them up. So it looks like we have some like wood tokens, or maybe those are weapons. Some counters to sign in. All right, we'll take a look at these later. All right, now comes, oof. Oh man, let's check these out. Nice. Really good looking sculpts. And I believe they are all different. You will see. So here is like I guess the green general. Right. And you see how he's got a spear. And the yellow general is got a sword. And then you can look at kind of like your, I don't know if these are monks. I believe they're monks. Each of the monks look different. So each of the different factions have different looking sculpts. They're not all just the same, rehashed over and over and over again. And your foot soldiers. Take a look at those. And I think each one of these have like their own clan affiliation to it. And that is, let's see, the green is so you got horsemen, archers, spearmen, and clerks. I didn't see anything that lists the different factions. I think that's kind of just a generic thing anyways. That is, that's just one of them. The second one, Mike Anthony, how you doing? Good to see you. Is the blue and the red faction. Again, completely different sculpts than the other ones. Give you guys a look at these here. Oops, keep hitting my microphone. That's cool. Yeah, I like how they're all different. They're not just the same rehashed over again. That's cool. Alright, so that is different teams, because you can play with 4 players. Actually, 5 players with the Kickstarter. Let's see what else we got. Oh my gosh. This is kind of nice. Look at that. Huh? Nice little tray. Problem's going to be getting everything out of the tray now. There we go. Whew. Alright. We have a tray inside a tray, which has got all of your blue gems. You have your crystals, red crystals, stone, actually let's dump these out and see how they. Ooh, nice. Nice. Yellow is for rough. That's funny. Well, he does like his yellow. He does like his yellow. So these are, I believe, are your different resources. So there's your different resources. Fit nice in a nice tray there. All right. And we don't need that. All right, so let's go with I believe these are going to be your Horde cards. To show what the enemy is doing every turn. Artwork on these are like exceptionally good, as you guys can tell. Really nice looking cards. They got the nice feel to them. And on the back, they're all, no, actually they're different. So they show you probably which section it's going to go into. So this one's going to go in the right. This one's going to go in the middle. This one's going to go on the left. Elite Cavalry. This sword cannot be attacked with a sword or whatever. We'll have to figure out what these symbols mean. Mounted archers. Marksmen. Barbaric tribes. Leader. Oh, these are the different leaders. The brutes. The infantry. All right. So let's put these in. Probably go in here. Then each player is going to be in charge of their own leader or hero, whatever you want to call it. Which I'm not sure if these are them or something else, but they each have a special ability and different setups, and each one's got super cool art. And you can see there's a ton of them. A ton of them. And each one's different, which is super cool. Alright, and I'm not sure what these guys are. Heavy infantry, mounted captors, scoundrels, and wretches. Alright. Interesting. Okay. Not sure. Alright, let's see. We also have some plastic tokens that do things. And they have, each of them has like a different symbol on them. We'll have to figure out what those do. Let's see here. These cards, Stone for the Capital, Complicated Official Business, Rebuild Broken Bridges, Royal Escort. I think these are the cards, like your Emperor cards that force you to do certain things. Then you have Statue, a Bow, Stone Chimes, Dark Armor, and I think these are like special rewards maybe you get if you complete your objectives. That's what I'm just guessing, but that sounds probably pretty correct. Alright, let's see what these cards are. The artwork is really nice. You want to see a spearman up close? Yeah. Hang on a minute. Let me go through the cards here. So, let's see here. So these are all the same back. So these are, I think, your different advisors, maybe? And each of those guys have like their own special ability. You got your archer commander, your librarian, your horse breeder, your alchemist, supervisor, standard bearer, stonemason, military engineer, survivalist, technician monk, mystical archer, exemplary clerk, informant, clerk manager, smuggler. Yeah, there's just a ton of these guys. Nice artwork on the back of the cards as well. And then we have about 10 or 12 of these. Fall of the Academy. Heavy rainfall, monopoly, corruption, distractions. There's maybe these that might be like special event cards or something. All right, and then we have some more cards in here. All right, and we have interesting. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you have just generic back, right? So let's see. These are work harder, read clan, betrayal, depositism, economy, race banner, and attack order. And I think these are generic backs. Then you have the green, which are the Turtle Clan. And they got the same cards. Then you have the yellow, and the red, and the blue. So each side has their own set of cards. These might be like actions you're going to do for the round. Like you're going to decide, okay, I'm going to work harder, or I'm going to focus on my economy or something. So I think that's what those cards are. Something like that. Something-ish like that. Then we have all these cards are the same. Heroic Fight, Rob the Dead, Withdrawal, Reinforcements, Emperor's Gift, To Arms, Heretic Entrenchments, and Formations. These might be maybe comic cards. I'm not sure. We'll have to look that up. All right, so let's put it all somewhat back together. Let's put our lid on our tokens so our tokens don't get all. All right, that's good. Back in the box. Oh, of course. There's a lid for this as well. All right. Somebody wanted to see the spearman here. So I'll grab a red and a blue spearman. So there's what the spearmen look like, if you're interested. All right. So we have the red, blue, yellow, and green. Oh, and I was going to, like I said, each one of these is a different clan. Then we have our tokens to build our fortresses and, of course, our map. But we're not done. We're not even close, my friends. Oh my gosh. We're not even close to done yet. Oh yes, we got our little, these are like the little things you have in front of you so that your opponents can't see what you're doing. Oh yeah, because here's work hard. Work harder, remember the card we saw? So if you play that card, this is what you get. If you do the economy, this is what you get. Depositism, this is what you get. Raise banners, attack orders, and betrayal. So that's probably all the different orders. Of course, our rule book. Really nice, thick box. So that's pretty good. If I could put these walls together now. I might send them to... as far as I know, it's not coming to the U.S. I don't know for sure. Because this is a game that's produced in Poland. I don't know. It might be coming to the U.S., but I've never seen like on any of the sites that I order my games from, like pre-order this game. So I don't know. Maybe it is coming, but it isn't. I don't know. Let's see what's in the Great Wall Stretch Goals box. I mean, maybe it will eventually. I have no idea. So I have no idea. But I've never seen this advertised at any like miniature market or card house or anything like that. All right, so we got the rule book for the stretch goals, which is Ancient Chronicles. No, that's not the first page. I was going to say, it says page 4. So you have our component list, which are going to be the new pieces, more cards, more tokens, the Genghis Khan expansion. So if you play with him, he's got his own set of rules. The Ancient Chronicles expansion introduces scenarios, which are set as components and rules altering the standard game. Oh, so you got the Ancient Chronicles. So you play with different setups. Like this one is freezing weather. This one is the Great Famine. This is... okay, that's all part of that one. The Emperor's is coming to visit. You got the Hungry Ghost Festival. You have the Siege of Dionyang. And you have the Red Turban Rebellion. And then, of course, it adds the 5th player. And the Rat expansion is a mini add-on which may be added to the game mode. Its purpose is to bring wealth to the brave generals facing the invasion of the Horde. Set the game as normal except for the following changes. Shuffle the Rat artifact with the base artifacts and place 3 of them in the artifact slots as normal. Add the Rat advisor card to the advisor deck and shuffle it. Then deal 2 face-down cards at random to each player. Shuffle the Rat deck and place it near the board. Then reveal 1 Rat card and place it next to the deck. The highest player on the team track places the Rat miniature in one chosen location. You are now ready to start the game. The Rat miniature, each time the location with the Rat miniature is activated, each player who has at least 1 clerk on this location gains 1 something. Looks like a yellow resource. So then the Rat cards do certain things. So that's what we're going to get for this stretch goals here. And it looks like I'm going to have to block somebody again. And we'll go ahead and report report them as well. Thanks for coming, Jerkface. All right. And we have a 5th player now in this expansion. So you can play up to 5 now if you're going to do competitive. Come on, you. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at the orange player now. Wow, very nice minis. Very nice minis. Here's the archers. The clerks. All right, and these are like your warriors or spearmen, I guess. Spearmen. I think I'm going to send this to Dale, and Dale's going to paint it all up for me. So thanks, Dale, for doing that. I appreciate it. Then, interesting enough, look at this. We have new ones for the other yellow, blue, green, and red. So they must add like a new unit to each of the different squads. Hello, focus in. Today. So it looks like it adds some kind of a new unit or something to the squads of the regular. I don't know, how is this going to go back in there, dummy? Come on. I can't go that way. You know that. I can't go that way. Gotta go like this somehow. There we go. All right, and then here we go for the big boy here. Genghis Khan. So this is the Genghis Khan miniature, which comes gray because I think they want you to... Yeah, I did Dragon Pledge, yes. This is the dragon. If you didn't Dragon Pledge, then you got wooden miniatures, but I wanted the actual miniature miniatures. Look at that. That is... I think I'm going to send this to Dale. He's going to paint it all up for me. And it's going to look really awesome. Hang on, I got to... I got to hide this user and then report him. So, hang on a second. Apologize that I have to do this, but we will report them to YouTube. That's fine. All right. So that is the, so then what else do we get? What else do we get, right? What else do we get? We got some more swords, protectors, a spear. These are these artifacts, I bet. We talked about artifacts and something else. So I bet you these are like the artifact special things you can get. So that's cool. Then we got this here. Let's see what this is. Okay, and this is the Siege of Diao-Yang-Cheng. And the rules for it: the Great Famine, the Emperor's Visit, the Red Turban Rebellion, the Freezing Weather, and the Hungry Ghost Festival. So cool. They gave you nice little cards to reference with all the rules and everything on it, so you don't need to keep dragging out the rule book every 5 seconds. Awesome stuff there. Then we have some more of these guys, which I think are your commanders. And the artwork on, you know, just the artwork on these are just, every card has got its own artwork, which is amazing in itself. And it looks just incredible. I mean, just absolutely wonderful. And then we have, looks like some more siege cards. We got the Savages. And we got some armored archers and some scouts. And of course, there he is, the Genghis Khan card. So we'll have to figure out how all that goes together. And we still have some more cards in here. Let's see what else we have. Probably a lot more cards that just go with the other cards, I bet. Yeah, we saw this fella before. Right? So that's going to give us more of these special units we can get. The Silk Maker, well, the Landowner, the Court Musician, Zafu, the Plowman, the Crier, the Silk Maker, the Drill Instructor, the Miner, the Goldsmith, the Mongolian Trader, the Tau Fowler, the Officer, the Strategist, the Foreign Merchant, the Captain of Lancers Regiment, Highwayman Captain, Young Technician, the Poisoner, the Woodcarver, and the Potter. And each of them has special abilities. So you want to... Yes, I Kickstarted this in November of 2019, and that is correct. Then we have our cards for the yellow, or I guess we'll call this orange, with the hard worker, betrayal. So your different actions you're going to do. Let's see what else we have here. Help card for Genghis Khan. And so these are all like help cards for that. We have the rat, right? We looked at the rat expansion coming in. Where is the rat? Did we get a rat? We do get a rat. I missed him. There's the rat. We also got this little dragon marker, or whatever this thing is. I bet you that's like a first player token or something. All right. Snap this back into place, hopefully. All right, so we got the rat. What else do we have here? There we go. We have Restless Rage. Finish them. These are, I don't know if they're combat cards or they do something. We'll have to figure that out. But, you know, the other ones had like these special abilities on them as well. So we got some more of these cards. We have, I bet you these are Genghis Khan cards. Something. They're for something. Not sure what they are for. And Gift of the Red Door. Gift of Arms, Gift of Horses, Gift of Music, Gift of a Ramp, and Gift of Wine. So, special cards there as well. Wow. I might be sitting down to learn how to play this here in a little bit because this looks really, really good. All right. So that is the Kickstarters. Oh, I see. Yeah. Or this is the stretch goals. Alright, and did we look at the rule book? I think we did. Yeah, right. Right. Okay. All right. So we did look at that. So, looked at the core game. We now looked at the stretch goals. But, last but not least, my friends, we have this surprise box. This is the surprise box. You don't even know what's in it because it doesn't tell you what's in the surprise box. I'm excited to open up the surprise box. So let's open it up. Oh, something in here. Ooh. All right, the box is now empty. So let's look at what we got. Oh, nice. Look at this. Nice. My faith has been restored in Kickstarters. This is actually the first Kickstarter that I've gotten that hasn't totally sucked. Look at this. We got a metal coin. This is not fake. This is metal coin. I don't know what it does. It looks like it goes in something because there's like a square thing in it, but a nice metal coin. Nice. All right. Let's see what else we get is our surprise. So we open the envelope. We'll open the envelope. Yeah, let's open it now. Open here. Really? Okay. Oh, we got a letter. We got a letter. And look, it's actually signed by these people. This is not like just photocopied. You can actually see, I can see the pen on the paper. So we have the game author, we have the three game authors, and the CEO of Awoken Realms team. After double checking if the elements is not in the box, drop this email. We'll send you a replacement. Yeah, my box was empty. Can you send me a replacement, please? All right, dear backer, we are really glad you are reading this letter and that the Great Wall is now in your hands. This was an ambitious project. It was, to be honest. We tailored it to your expectations by developing both miniature and meeple variants, adding many game enhancing stretch goals, and that's what's most important. Polish the rules and gameplay so they will provide strategic depth while staying streamlined and easy to learn. This is the first time we offered such a variety for you to choose from, and we think it was a step in the right direction. You might have seen we repeated this approach in our latest campaign, ISS Vanguard. It was all possible because of you. If you hadn't aided us with your ideas, your support, and your faith in us, the game wouldn't exist at all. You've also motivated us throughout the whole development process. Making this game was a pleasant distraction from the enormous cooperative campaign games, focusing on another type of interaction between players. Designing clever mechanics and simply playing against each other was certainly a refreshing experience. What can we say after this long yet satisfying developing process? We're proud of this game. We felt like we did what we could to give you a solid core experience, and for those who want more, we prepared many ways to enrich their play. The cooperative mode for those who wish to play along with friends, Genghis Khan expansion to make things a little more challenging and complex, several scenarios in the ancient Chronicles to add a layer of story and variety to the game, and many, many more ways. Playtesting all of them has been in all different configurations was difficult and sometimes tiresome, but in the end we are content with what we achieved. This letter you're reading is part of our tradition. We like to add something extra to our games. This something extra is the surprise box. Keep in mind that it's not the box with stretch goals. You'll find them in another one. This little gift includes a metal coin, an additional component with which you may track the currently resolved command card during your Great Wall plays, and the Gonjin art book, an art book from Awaken Realms Light's upcoming game set in a vivid post-apocalyptic cyberpunk world. It'll be going live on GameFound this year. We hope you enjoyed these presents, and we also hope you will enjoy the Great Wall. If you like our games, please share your experience with your friends and with us. Posting a rating on Board Game Geek or uploading your picture on social media can go a long way. We issue you exciting plays when you come up with interesting strategies and defeat countless hordes storming your high walls. So thanks to all of the welcome round teams. All right, so that was nice. A free little present. That's never a bad thing, right? So we know what the coin does now. Let's see what else this is. This is like an art book or something. It is a hardbound book, my friends. Holy crap. This is a hardbound book. Like, Gungeon. Let's see what's in the Gungeon book. Oh, look. That is a ninja in the shadows. Look at that. That is really good. I like how that turned out. Wow, it's awesome. I am Gungeon, an outsider from my own country. The ancient corporation overtaken by its own artificial intelligence and now controls the world, building a future with no place for ones like me, for humans. Ancient's goals is but to bring forth a new Eden, to restore balance to the ailing planet, preserve its wildlife, and create a place where technology and nature will live in harmony. We're not a part of this picture, humans, and their mistake are to be swept clean like a sketch scorned by the illustrator. We do not go silently.
We're having baked potato soup. Do you want a grilled cheese with that, or
No, that's fine.
just the soup?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. When did the future switch from being a promise to being a threat? Oh, wow. Nice artwork there. So whoever their artists are on this team, really, really good. So Gungeon. So 90 minutes, 12 plus and up, 1 to 4 players. I'll have to keep an eye out for this because this looks pretty cool. Cyberpunk. It's always a good thing. I'm not going to go through every single page. Maybe if I can go really fastly, I'll go through every single page. But their artists are really, really good on this team. I'm really impressed with the artwork in this game. The quality of everything turned out really nicely. It did cost an arm and a leg for this game, to be honest, though, because it came from Poland. I believe it's Poland again. And the shipping was not even cheap. I think the shipping was like $100 for this. So it was expensive. But, whatever. Sometimes you get for what you pay for, right? So, and sometimes if you want good quality stuff, you got to pay a little bit more. So there you go. That is Gungeon. Little artwork book. All right. Well, it's not often that you have to literally do an hour-long video for a box opening, right? But in this case, there was a ton of stuff, to be honest. So that's good. And so far, I haven't played the game. I can only surmise because I haven't read the rules or anything. But I'll tell you what, this is going to be one of these games that's going to look awesome on the table. The figures are awesome looking. The map board is awesome looking. The cards, like literally every card, every single card in this game has its own artwork on it. The box, I mean, you just set the box right on the table and people are going to walk by and go, what are you playing there? That looks pretty cool, right? So, yeah, it was expensive, but you know what? if you guys can get this, like I said, I don't know. The gameplay might not be great. I can't imagine that, to be honest, though. I really can't. I haven't played it yet. I'm actually, as soon as this video is over, I'm going to be reading through the rule book. So hopefully, maybe even later today. I don't want to lose my coins. I'm going to put my coin in there. I might be getting this back out on the table to actually, maybe set it up or go through the rules or whatever. And to have a nice little book like this. So like I said, I played this game. I know it's been 2 years before I got this, so I don't even know. But look at that. It's just, I really love it already. I mean, I really love it already. Just half of playing a game is enjoying the look and the atmosphere and the whole.
Your flashlight was on.
That's all right. Turn it off.
I tried pushing this and it doesn't go off.
You gotta hold it in. Hold it in and then look at your finger go. You gotta do it from the front page. Try again.
That's what I was doing.
So, anywho, really impressed with it. The fact that you have 5 different factions and every one of them look differently. Every piece looks different. It's not like, oh, we'll just make the leaders different. Every single one of them is different. And then, they were thinking ahead, right? Because, of course, the most important thing in the Kickstarter, well, not one of the most important things is the Genghis Khan. So they just colored this gray, because they knew a lot of people were probably going to want to paint this one. So, and that one, of course, I mean, if you had this out on the table, right, and you're going to have, you're going to have your different walls that you're going to be putting together out on the table. It's going to look impressive as hell on that map board. It's going to be one of these games that people are going to go, holy crap, I want to try this game because it looks so good. So that's where I'm at. I'm like, yeah, I want to try this game because it looks so good right now. So thanks to a Welcome Realms, I've been giving all my Kickstarters out there a hell for the last 2 years because I've been sitting here since 2019 waiting on them to show up. They finally are here. And, well, I can tell you what. The Great Wall, right now, 2 thumbs up. We're going to get the chance to play it. We're going to try it out. But, man, oh, man, is this game has been just awesome to take apart and just unbox. And, like I said, if you had these 2 boxes and you had the map on the table and you were at a convention or something, there's going to be a horde of people coming by going, hey, I want to try that game. I want to try that game. Especially because, like I said, as far as I know, they're not selling this in the United States right now. They might eventually send it over here. I have no idea. But I haven't seen it advertised on any of the normal game sites or anything. So I don't know. Maybe they're not. So, can you imagine if I show up at a convention with this game, how many people are going to come running over and want to try and play it? It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be the hit of the convention. I will freaking charge people to play this. You want to come play my game? $10. There we go. The Great Wall by Welcome Realms. They did an awesome job. I'm very happy with my Kickstarter. Like I said, kind of expensive, was not a cheap one, especially with the conversion over to shipping and everything. But again, you pay for good quality. You pay, it's like buying a Lamborghini. Sure, you can buy a Hyundai, but if you can afford a Lamborghini, the Lamborghini is going to be a lot better for you. So I love my Lamborghini, the Great Wall. Thanks everyone for coming out. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll come back and watch an actual live run through of this. And we've got to kill another user that's decided to come by and become a idiot. So I don't understand why they post these things, thinking they can just, oh, we'll just post something. Now his little account's no longer going to be able to post anything on mine. Oh, what a shame for him. Anyway, thanks, Jay. Yeah, I remember the moment I pledged this. It was like yesterday. Not. Yeah, but it's definitely worth the wait, to be honest. It's, if you've been around my channel for a while, you know how disappointed I've been with all my Kickstarters. This is actually the first Kickstarter that I got that actually turned out to be halfway decent. And this one really is, I think the other Kickstarters should have done what these guys did. So, I mean, this is really good. I guess it just depends on the company, right? But, wow, I'm impressed, thoroughly impressed. And now it's time to see what the gameplay is like and go from there. So thanks, everybody, for coming out. I do appreciate it. Mike Anthony, Jay, Dennis, let's see, Dale the Casual Gamer. Make sure you go over there and tease Dale the Casual Gamer. Everyone, seriously, go to Dale the Casual Gamer's channel and type in, hey, we just watched Jester unbox the Great Wall. How come you didn't get this, you loser? So go tease him about it, because he's opening his Kickstarters every day. So I needed to get back at him, so I sent him my info on this today. It does look impressive, David. All right, guys. Hopefully we'll see you guys hopefully later for maybe a little sneak peek at the Great Wall. Everyone have a great evening, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming out.